No, he is not.
Why am I supposed to be quiet about that?
It's online, we're online.
Okay.
It's 6 o'clock and I'm going to call this meeting to order. Public comment on items under the jurisdiction of the board and not on the agenda.
You know what, I'll take that one. TJ Gravely, Public Works Director. In about 2 to 3 weeks, we will have a new excavator sitting at the transfer station. I did pass this information along to Lisa. We were able to get in on a good deal, kind of a good deal. Brand new Cat 310, cheaper than I could buy a used one.
Oh, geez.
And we sweet talked the commissioners to basically lend us the money at this. We arm wrestled, and
Rochambeau.
The reason we did that is because the interest would stay in the county instead of going out to a third party. So the county would be making the exact same money that they were going to as if it was still an investment. So you're talking $25,000, $30,000 that's going to stay here instead of go somewhere else.
Yep.
And they were gracious enough to accept it. So about first part of September, we should see that new excavator, and we're going to surplus the other one and paid sell in mid-September. So, yeah, it is 30 days from finish. So,
And that other one that's up there right now, is it, I mean, it's still running, right?
it's still
But
running.
Yep.
It's still running,
Yep.
but I might need to take this up.
Yeah.
Yes, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get it out of here and back on public surplus while it's still worth a little bit and it's still operational.
Yep.
I'd rather do that than wait till spring to get it in there. Because you know when that new excavator shows up, they're not going to want to run it. So let's just get it taken care of. So that's another positive thing that we have done in the solid waste, and hopefully it lasts at least half as long as the last time.
The new one got metal tracks?
No,
No.
rubber tracks. No,
That'll be good for that floor.
this one, our old one's got rubber tracks.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I thought it had metal tracks on it.
yep,
No, that's good then.
yep. It's a little bit smaller, but that's all right.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. Approval of minutes?
I will move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Discussion decision on 100% veteran disability assessment.
So in front of you, you have the form that we created. We took it all directly from the Montana Department of Revenue form. We just made it a smaller scale. So if you remember on our business classifications, one of our criterias, we put if you're 100% disabled, you can fill out the form. So if we, like going through the top, we picked September 1st. The DOR on theirs, it's April 15th, but we chose September 1st because we meet with the DOR in October, at the end of September, beginning of October, to verify our assessments. And so it would give the residents time to come in, and rather than April 15th,
Yep.
you know, the time frame is better for us. The second thing on there is just that it has to be on your primary residence.
Does the state of Montana say it has to be 100% disability?
Yeah. Yep.
And has anybody come in yet?
No,
On
because
it?
we haven't put this
Oh,
through yet.
yep.
We have had questions on it. The form hasn't been there yet, but that's it.
And September 1st will allow enough time for transfer of information to DOR?
Yeah, because we just have to mark that on our sheet, you know, and talk with the DOR. Chances are that they'll probably have their sheet as well. So, I mean, I don't know why they want our assessment but not on the state side as well, so.
So if they do a state one, does that exempt them here in the
They
county?
have to come into our office.
Yes.
Just so that, because currently on the state side, it doesn't exempt you from special fees, and that's what ours is considered as a special fee. So now we're saying with our special fee,
Yep.
you can also have that option. Debbie, did you want me to address the questions that you had earlier, or do you want to address them?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
If you think they're legit, and they're just,
I mean, yeah, they're worth talking about, I think, especially the first one.
Yeah.
So, some of the questions that Debbie had, on ours, on both of them, but the social security number, when I pulled the Montana revenue one this afternoon and re-looked at it, the reason that the social security number is on theirs is because they have to verify annual income as well. Ours, we don't have the annual income verification. So, Kevin, our county attorney, he said it was okay, but both TJ and I feel like we don't necessarily need it. So, we
Yeah,
kind of agree with Debbie on that
agree.
one.
I agree.
Okay.
I would
I can take
definitely
I can
take it
that
off there.
Okay,
Even if it was left on there, I think that it would have to be shredded.
just, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And I don't want to have to misplace one and have that sitting out there.
Yep.
or people just won't fill it out.
Right.
That's what I wanna-
And then another question is about renters. The decals go to the primary owner, so the renters aren't responsible for that. I would feel that if a renter was 100% disabled, it shouldn't affect the owner. Like, it has to be on his, and that's not the owner's primary residence. So it's when, you know,
Yep.
that's how I feel. I don't, TJ, Debbie, if you want to add in what you feel.
I guess I'm confused by what you said. You,
So, part of the top criteria is that it has to be your primary residence. So if you have a renter, that's not your primary residence. And so the legal owner being 100% disabled, they would get it on their primary
Right.
residence,
I'm with you.
but not the rent. And so the renter there doesn't pay that fee. So,
I agree, because if he would be paying for his primary, plus, you know, the rental. And
Right.
yeah, I totally agree.
and rentals turn over so fast,
Mhm.
it would be hard to keep track of that on our side.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's all of them. I think I answered the rest. And do you have any other questions, Debbie? Or
Oh, I just wondered if September 1st, I mean, it's August, whatever it is today. The 12th.
12th.
Is this, once we get this out, which we can do tomorrow, start putting on the website, will that, I don't know how slow the VA is. I'm getting letters.
I don't think it'll take that long to get them from the VA.
You can download them online.
Oh, can you? Okay.
And if they have any existing disability benefits, I would imagine that they would have.
They'd already have their
paperwork.
letter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should have.
Awesome.
Do you guys have any questions?
I mean, this
or-
was already approved through the commission, now we just need to clean up the application, is all we're trying to do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the application that, yeah.
I think all I would do is take the SSN off of there.
Okay.
Me too.
They should have, I mean, between the disability letter and the property tax driver's license, I think verification should be.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You got anything to add there, young man?
There should be 50% disability though.
You're the one that said 100.
I did not.
You are the one that said 100 to start with.
Nope. I said 50%.
But your percentage can change at that level.
I have to go get sick then.
Anyway,
No, don't.
51.5.
No, I just need 50.
Okay, discussion request for assessment removal. Jake?
do they need to vote on this, Debbie, or
Yeah.
is it
It
okay
kinda
to?
looked like
Yeah,
It says decision.
decision, yeah. So,
I would move to approve the solid waste assessment relief application with the edited part of the social security numbers taken off.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion passed. Yeah, we got 3. Okay, now moving on. Request for assessment removal. Jake?
I appreciate everybody. Jake Ballou, B-A-L-L-I-E-W. I'm the owner of Lakeside Distillery. Saw that the business assessments had come out. I think it was May when all that was kind of going on. I was currently retiring from the military, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything else. But really, when I kind of saw that distilleries, breweries fell into that 3 assessments, I was like, oh man, like it's expensive.
Yeah.
But in our specific, and I understand why. Like some places make more trash. I get it. Our situation is a little different though, and it's not something anyone could foresee. You see that I actually put in the program that my businesses that we've entered in with UL to get audited on becoming zero waste to landfill businesses. We can put it on our label. We can say, hey, look, I'm supporting the environment, like all these things.
Yep.
But that's just kind of like our ethics, is my household too. So like grew up in Europe when my parents were stationed there, and that was the thing, was you separated your garbage, and only things that went to landfill was stuff that had to go. They recycle like crazy there. So it says removal. I mean, yeah, that in a perfect world that'd be good, but I'm not listed yet. I'm still kicking stuff to the landfill. But 3 assessments is a little steep for what we're doing. I actually, over the last 2 months, have weighed the amount of garbage that I've sent to the landfill, and it was 17 pounds. So that's where most of it's bottles. That's the only thing I can't really recycle, because Helena doesn't recycle glass anymore. So that's just what I'm dealing with at the moment. So outside of that, like you can see, it's a program through UL. They come and they audit their businesses and your procedures and what you do for all of the things. So I think my audit, once I'm ready for it, it'll take about 10 weeks for them to come and see what we do, see how they'll watch us operating and all of the things. So the distillery itself doesn't really make any garbage because it's just grain. That's all I really use. So grain's coming in, and then it goes into tubs and goes out to the farmer. Like that's it. So it's the tasting room that really makes it. But like I said, 2 months, we're averaging about 8.5 pounds a month.
Yep.
So so that's it. Like I know you guys will have your internal discussions, on stuff like that. And I appreciate the opportunity to come and speak with you about it. Pending any questions for me.
When do you anticipate that, UL?
You know, I'm thinking it's probably going to be more likely in the spring. I'm in the process of building a new like factory and stuff right now, so that's kind of has a little bit of my attention elsewhere. But I'm hoping glass. I have to figure out my glass before I can really call them. So I'm hoping the spring is when we really do it. You know, yeah, like completely removal of it. I'm still making garbage, so I'm fine paying the one assessment. I mean, again, I'm looking in all efforts of fairness, you know, and that seems to be fair. So,
Yep. Jake, what are your out days and hours?
this Saturday and Sunday
Yep.
is it right now.
Yep.
That's really because our employees, they have jobs during the week, so that's when we can be open, and it's if anybody's looking for a job, we're hiring if we want to work during the week. So, yeah, that's it. Saturday, Sunday. 12 to 8, 12 to 8, 12 to 4.
Okay.
I think our employees want to move the hours a little bit, so I think we might be doing that. So, any other questions?
Kip, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still pay an assessment through the city?
Oh shit, I don't know. I get that bill every month, you know.
Well, what I'm saying is I know you do.
Okay, yeah.
I would have a hard time, I would recommend not doing it till spring.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about your glass. I would talk to Bozeman
Mm-hmm.
and see if they will take it.
Yeah.
There's a place out there at Four Corners that takes an awful lot of that stuff that would expedite your 100%.
That would be sweet. Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna charge you to get rid of it,
Mm-hmm.
but, because recycling costs.
Mm-hmm.
My recommendation would be hold off till spring.
Yeah, yeah, can do. Yeah, and that's like any info like that. Like if especially in the effort of like, so both me and my wife, like again, I'm retired military. My wife does cleanup for environmental stuff. Like this is very near and dear to our heart.
Yep.
So yeah, it's little tidbits like that are important. So thank you for that. I'll definitely look at that. It's just God, I don't want to drive to Bozeman, you know. So
Nobody
maybe
wants
once
to.
a
Nobody
month.
does anymore, huh?
Maybe if
Give
it's
it
a
to
concert, I'll deal with it. But outside of that, I'm good. So no, that's
Four
great.
Corners
Thank you
isn't
for
too
that.
bad. I mean, you know, Four Corners, you can turn around and go right
You
back.
just go right back. Yeah, you can see my friends at Dry Hills Distillery right there.
Yeah,
there you go.
So I'll throw that out there too. So any other questions, guys? Hey, I appreciate it. I'll remain if there's any other questions.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any internal on any of that for you guys?
I did ask Eric, Crash. I says, how much garbage does Jake produce? And he says, very, very little.
Yep. Yeah, and the thought process kind of probably went over all of our heads with some of that stuff. 'Cause
Each one is individual though,
Yep.
Kif.
Yep, and it needs to be assessed individually or discussed individually too. Like with him producing almost nothing because it is spirits. I mean, it's grain that goes back into the environment. Glass. You guys use all glass for cups and everything too, don't you?
Yeah, we use glass,
So-
we use metal straws. Yeah, we
Yep.
About everything that we can.
Yep.
And then all of our organics, just we take it out and compost it. So.
Yeah, so I think it definitely needs to be looked into with per situation. Yep.
Yeah, I guess I would just caution, we don't have a way to weigh other businesses
Right.
and to
So I
track
was gonna
that.
say, we need to set something up.
And
Yeah.
so, we just have to move with this and into this with caution and
Yep.
because we're gonna get hit with other businesses if that's the case.
Yep.
So,
Well, and I think there's got to be proof of it and not just visually or a step in or something from a county employee or a board member. There's got to be proof, whereas in his situation, he's got to have proof of that
Yeah.
for certification.
Yeah.
yeah,
The other ones do produce garbage.
yeah,
They're not void of that. Even even the other one too. So,
To add on to that, I understand your guys' like concern with that, and I think you already have the cause and effect built into it. As I saw it, I go, I don't think that's warranted. Contacted, and they're like, come in and talk about it.
yep,
So to me, and again, like, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but
Yep.
it's probably wasn't really appropriate, but that's fine.
That was
It's been a long
totally
day. It's been a long day. So, but with that is like, I'm willing to come in here and have the
Yep.
effort, you know,
Yep.
to come in and do
Yeah,
it. I think
yeah.
someone who's willing to put
Absolutely.
forth the effort,
Yeah.
yep,
kind of, you know,
Yep.
I don't think it's something that would get abused too much because
No.
it requires effort. So.
yep.
And you did a lot of follow-up to get onto this
Yeah.
agenda.
I wanted to make sure.
You did,
You know,
yeah.
I wanted to make sure. So my calendar's very full, so I had to make sure we were good to go.
Yep.
So thank you.
And I
Thank you.
think going forward, we need to, I mean, we briefly just talked about it when we were talking about the business assessments. We need to come up with some kind of a plan for mitigation stuff.
I know this was one of the things that we talked about. You know, we had a lot of questions when it took us 8 months to put all this together. That there was gonna be a case-by-case basis that was
Yep.
gonna arise, and we knew that.
Yep.
And maybe this is the forum, they gotta
Yeah, yep. Well, and like I said,
handle it proof.
there's, you could have the words come out of their mouth, and then you can go down there and verify it a day or 2 days or something like that, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the days that there's
The
not
3,
a.
4, and 5s.
Yep, yep. So like a certification that Jake's has to go through, I think that warrants something to be looked into, definitely.
So do you want this added to next month's agenda for more discussion?
Yep, yep,
Jake, it probably would have gone a lot farther if you would have brought in like a taster or something like that.
Got the keys whenever you adjourn.
If I wasn't in a county pickup, I'd probably take you up on that.
I'll walk.
Right.
This is gonna be the determination, what branch?
Army.
Three.
Yeah.
Three assessments.
Started-
Three assessments.
started-
You're out.
Started Air Force and transferred over there.
Oh, so it's halfway.
Oh, so down.
So is that like an assessment and a half?
I would also add, if I may, if I should go to the microphone.
I was like-
side. Yeah, I think it needs to be a case by case with stats and figures and
Yep.
information.
Exactly.
Like you
Yep.
provided.
Like this UL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not just we don't use as much.
Yep.
But also, as Jake was talking, he's only open right now.
Yeah.
2 days a
2
week.
days a week.
Right.
That's a
Yep.
big difference from everybody else 7 days a week.
Yep.
And it's, I know you may be producing all week long, but as far as open hours.
Yeah.
So that caught me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope. That's big.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe moving into the future, you know, if we have businesses coming to us and it's a case by case, we have the opportunity to revisit the situation if his business opens up more or whatever might change, right?
Yep.
That could be a stipulation as well.
But you know what, even if his business opened up 7 days a week, if he's producing 2 bags or 17 pounds in
Yeah.
a month,
Yep.
2 months?
I mean, I was just saying, not necessarily just Jake, but
Yeah.
if we move into this where we're looking at businesses on a case by case basis, that could be a stipulation
Yeah,
that
leave
we
it
can
open
to revisit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because honestly, whereas Jake brought this to our attention, it will affect others.
Yes.
You know, and we have to be prepared
Yep.
for that. So we want to make sure we keep this open, or more, you know.
Yeah, and it is a case by case situation there, and some of this might cause people to try to do what he's doing and limit
Yeah,
the stuff
which
that's
is a
going
good
into the
thing.
land. Yep.
So
Yep.
that comes up to 102 pounds for a year.
Yep.
Wow. I
And we're
probably
based
do more
off
than
of
that in the week.
3,000 pounds.
Yep.
Do we want to start to have discussions as to how we want to do this stuff in the future, or we want to just wait till next time?
I think we could do a small discussion, but I think the case by case is,
So just do it like this,
yeah.
go forward.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm pretty sure, looking at the bylaws, the assessment part of it, the raising and lowering of the numbers, comes back to the board. Is how it was before.
The board suggestion overridden by the commissioners?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I don't think it,
I picked up a little tension.
I feel
I
like,
gotta get that jab in whenever I can.
Mm-hmm.
Outplayed.
did something
Don't you have a plane to catch?
to
In the
fly.
morning.
And when does the new assessment take effect?
It will be on this year's tax bills, so
No,
the end of October, beginning of
Yep.
November when they go out. So where it might not affect Jake this year, but when he gets his stuff in the spring, is, I guess, I don't know if you guys want that certification or whatever. But that's up to you guys in your discussions.
You'll be open Saturday and Sunday this weekend?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. I've been in there, but I haven't toured, so maybe I'll,
I personally won't be there.
You won't?
I'll be doing a tasting event Saturday in Belgrade, of all places.
okay, no.
But Heather will be working there anytime, like
So we
if
need
you're
to
during
say-
the week or anytime you want to come.
We need to set up a
Shoot me
site
an
visit.
email or something like
I was
that.
just gonna say
I wanna go.
maybe we set up a maybe I contact you and we can set something up for the
100%.
board and
Yeah.
us to come in and view
Site
it.
visit.
Okay.
Good
I'll be in
idea.
Well, we can't set it up though. He can't know we're coming, so he cleans up all the garbage.
Surprise visit.
Yep. All right. Next regular meeting is September 9th at 6 p.m. Anybody have anything else before I swing the gavel? Meeting adjourned.